So this is the FR160. This is the mount to AO M01. We're going to be testing both of these out, and we'll see what happens. One of the things I really like about this mount actually is the fact that you kind of mount it to any handlebar, right? We got some variable size there, and it has the mount, which this will go on top of, but on the bottom side it has this GoPro mount. So if you wanted to mount a GoPro or some other accessory on the bottom, you could do that. So let's see how this thing functions. So first off, with the light here, we've got a daytime visible flash. That's sort of what the thing is here. It's got a Type-C USB. It's got a mode memory. Not sure what that is, but we're going to dive into that here in just a second. It's water resistant, IPX6, and it's got a 13.5 hour battery life. There's some more specs back here that we can get into, but let's open the package and see what she looks like. Alright, so we've broken it out of the box. As you can see here, it's the FR160. Got the charging port and the power button right here in the back. Let's go ahead and press that. Hold it, turn it on. Yeah, it seems pretty bright for 160 lumens. That is pretty sweet. And then it's got a couple of modes once you turn it on. You adjust the brightness. We're going down here. We got a flash. Different flash. Long flash. And back on again. So this is pretty handy to go ahead and turn it off for now. And it comes with a charging cable, no brick, but we've all got tons of these bricks laying around. We've also got the warranty card here and the headlight manual. So it's going to tell us all about this bad boy right here. But instead of, I don't know, just sitting here looking at specs, let's grab the attachment and let's put it on a bike and see what happens. Now the cool thing is, if you already have a mount like this, so we're reviewing the Thunder 1 ST from Velotric, all you have to do is take this bad boy out, pop it on there, twist it, and now it's mounted to your handlebars, but most people don't have that because that's kind of a unique thing for this. So let's go ahead and hop over to the Electric XP Lite and attach it with the mount. Okay, so I was going to put it on the Electric XP Lite, but its handlebars are pretty much this width, which is a little bit thinner all the way around. So I am going to use the Velotric Thunder 1 ST. Even though it has this little attachment right here, we're also going to be testing out this. So let's go ahead and pop it down here. Alright, so like I said, if we were going to be testing this out, we would just throw it on there. But we've got the mount, so let's go ahead and pop that on there. So we can go ahead and put our light up here. Just give it a little twist. Make sure it's locked in. Boom, there you go. We hold that down. Boom, and the light comes on. So let's go ahead and take this outside. See what she looks like when we're riding around. So we're out doing a little night riding on the Velotric Thunder 1 ST. Go ahead and head on over here to the bike paths you all know so well. And let's see what the FR160 can do. Alright, what's the darkest way? It's pretty dark. Alright, so let's go ahead and first turn that light off. There we go. Now it's nice and dark. So like I said, we're just going to hold down the power button and let's go ahead and just see what this looks like off the bike. I mean, it is pretty bright. Let's go ahead and turn the light back on. See how that compares to the light down there. Let's see. Or let's just turn the bike off. That's also super exciting. Okay, so as you can see, it is, man, it almost feels like it's brighter than the headlight. You know, different dispersion, so it kind of wraps around here to the side as opposed to just being a straight beam like this, but go ahead and turn it off. Oh, it's just a button. Been riding around this bike for a while. Well, I've been riding around a few different bikes. So there you go. Now this is definitely not bright enough to, ride with, but that's not what it's designed for. This isn't a nighttime light, it's a safety light. So let's go ahead and cycle through our modes here. I like that. That looks pretty safe. What do y'all think? Pretty safe? All right, so let's do a little safe night riding. Go ahead and just go off the path just for fun. Now there's kind of enough ambient light to where I feel like this is probably okay to ride around with, but it's not because of the light from the front. It would be super silly if I said that and then there was something in the path that I couldn't see. So let's go ahead and turn that light back on. And that's a difference. I don't know how well that's coming across on the video, but this is definitely something where, yeah, you'd want to have a light like this. I haven't done a whole lot of night riding on the Thunder 1 ST, but it's actually a pretty bright light. You can adjust sort of the angle a little bit, maybe bring it down just a smidge. And that is pretty bright. I feel pretty comfortable going 20 miles per hour with that. And of course, we've got our handy dandy safety light. I'll go over here to this dark spot. We'll walk away from it, see how far away we can see that light blinking. See if that is adding an element of safety here. Now this might be something too where if I had a spot to mount it on the back, like the seat post or something like that, that might be interesting. I don't know how we'd use the GoPro in that scenario, unless we're just looking to see what's behind us. So let's park it. Go ahead and flip that light off. Now we're kind of under a bridge. I mean, we're legit under a bridge. So let's do a little walking. But you guys don't need to be with me while I walk up here, so let's speed it up. All right, so from here, we're probably close to 100 feet away. And let me check to see how that's coming through in the video. I mean, you can definitely still see it. Obviously in person it looks a little bit more bright, but I can definitely tell there's somebody over there, doing something, trying to be safe. Let's go ahead and walk back a little bit further. All right, we're about 200 feet away. Probably still see it flashing. Oh, there it is. And yeah, again, I can easily see that in person. Like I said, we're probably about 200-ish feet away, maybe a little bit further. So if I was somebody who was, on the bike path or something like that, if for some reason, well, let's say you were using this light and it wasn't an electric bike, then this is definitely something that, they're going to see for quite a ways away. In fact, I mean, I could probably take this all the way to the other bridge over there, still see it. That is pretty impressive. So yeah, does the FR160 provide some extra visibility? 100%. Now it calls itself a daylight safety light, which I think is interesting. We'll have to maybe do a little bit more testing and see if that is really as effective. But as far as like a nighttime safety light goes, that's pretty sweet. So is it safe? Absolutely. This is something that, like I said, anybody will see from quite a distance away. So if there was somebody walking along the trail, maybe a quarter mile down, they could probably see this light coming if we were in a straightaway. And if you're looking to get some additional coverage, get some extra safety stuff going, then the FR160 might just be the ticket. Now, like I said, I'm probably going to use that mount for GoPro stuff on some of these bike reviews. So if you see some shots of me riding around, like, oh, I wonder how we got that shot. well, you guys all know exactly how I got it. Well guys, I think that's gonna do it for our unboxing and first impressions on the FR160. If you guys want to check them out, I'll have a link to Ravemen somewhere down there in the description. They told me via email they're probably gonna be having some sort of sale. So depending on when this is out or when you're watching it, there might be a sale on this thing. And like I said, if you're looking for something that is gonna add an element of safety to your ride, whether you're riding around at night, like I'm doing, or during the day, this is something that is worth checking out. Well guys, like I said, or yeah, like I just said, I think that's gonna do it. Love talking to you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.